everyone, welcome to Let's Play Kirby 64, Part 2. I'm recording this segment kind of weird because I'm kind of, like, it's kind of annoying for me because, my microphone is kind of having a few issues right now. Like, for some reason it randomly changed driver settings over, like, one random night. When I found out, like, my microphone is, like, bent at, like, 45 degrees, like the USB port. I was able to fix it, but still. These little guys here, they got off Stone Kirby, which I'm going to be talking about right now, because, yeah. Alrighty, Stone Kirby first appeared in the anime during the second episode, a blockbuster battle, making it, well, a very early appearance in the anime. It appears 4 times in the anime, and to be honest, I really don't even remember its 4th appearance in the episode Power Ploy, which I did see before, and I don't remember Stone appearing in it at all. I know it wasn't used in that episode's fight or anything like that. I really don't like Stone Kirby in hardly any of the games. It's just, it's so generic and not that good. And in the anime, in many of the, in both Blockbuster Battle and in Kiro's Curious Discovery, they're both very boring episodes because they lead up to, like, well, Blockbuster Battle's okay, but, like, they both are pretty obvious leading up to what ability was going to be in it, and overall just weren't that good. Despite not liking Stone Kirby at all, I actually really do like the episode Pink Collar Blues, though, which was by far Waddle Dee's most prominent episode, because even though Waddle Dee was in other episodes, it was the one where Waddle Dee was most prominent, there were, it was revealed the fact that they had no idea how many Waddle Dees were actually in the King's Castle. The King fires all the Waddle Dees, and, like, the Waddle Dees and one Waddle Doo try to help Dedede in the end, because Dedede's domestic servant robot was, well, domestic. It turned evil on him. It was really only used for stealing all their money in order to pay off all the bills. And in the end, the Waddle Dees and Stone Kirby were able to prevail. And that's all I really have to say about Stone Kirby. Okay, so after that file, yeah, it's just problems with the driver, honestly. It's very, very random. Like, I don't know, it's really hard for me to explain it. And, for the record, I'm still depressed, if you guys couldn't tell, which, don't worry, my depression isn't anything major, like, it's not gonna lead anything to, like, suicide or anything like that. I'm not that retarded, but, yeah, I'm just upset, okay? So, it's not gonna interfere with my LPs, I don't think, and I think actually LPing might help me a little bit, and, I just realized now that Dad's home, he friggin' left the house freezing. Yeah, my father's, been helping me. I mentioned in the Superstar Saga part, what segment was it? 20-something? I really don't remember. One of the parts, I mentioned that my uncle had a house fire, and, yeah, it's my father's brother, and he's just trying to help him out, like, rebuild his house. Which I don't have a problem with, but I mean, I know it's his brother, so I can understand why he'd want to spend a little bit of time with him, but I don't understand why, like, he'd have to be, like, he hardly ever spends any time with his family, with me or my mother, so, yeah. And I actually just realized that the heads in the background actually open their mouths to pour sand in, like, yeah, you can see that they're clearly opening their mouths, and yay, another Gordo. Gordos, you don't see those things too often in this game. No, don't go into the sand. Okay, I'm kind of confused at this point because they're opening their mouths and, like, they're getting closed at that end. That there can't do anything about it. Needs stone plus electricity, which is, as Screwtack puts it, the super awesome Rock of Doom, I think that's what it was. I can't remember. It was some crazy Raffle related pun to that ability. It's a pretty nice ability for the most part. It's kind of random with, like, what it hits, or it's kind of annoying to control, but it's pretty powerful, and like, it pretty much goes off wherever it is, and whatever it comes into contact with, it, like, kills instantly. With all the stone and needle enemies at the beginning of the level, though, it wouldn't be too bad picking up their mixed ability either, because it's a really nice one. And, of course, I overshoot it. I overshoot a lot in Worlds 3 and 4, because I already pre-recorded those. Okay, this next level. This level kind of reminds me of, episode of Kirby. I'll mention it about that. The Spark enemies there, I'm gonna actually cover their bio in the 4th level of this world, which I think will be a bit more fitting, because I think that's... It's like it's like this, not quite the first time we acquired Spark was in that part we were just at in the previous level, but there's a part in the other level that requires Spark, and I think it would be more fitting for that there, so, yeah. So on top of that, just heading on through. Those sphere guys are kind of annoying, if I can say anything about them. And, also, if you couldn't tell, the reason I chose my, HUD to be like that instead of the default HUD is because I actually, a lot of LPs I see, I don't think people know you can actually change your HUD around, so, watch out for the Rockies that are up here. I already went over Stone Kirby's bio, and I don't think Rocky actually made an appearance in the anime, which is kind of strange, because Rocky was a pretty cute character in the games, if I'd have to say. I mean, yeah, I don't need to explain why. And over here we have, next area, I guess. This room we have mummies. The mummies did appear in an episode of the anime. They appeared in the 86th episode, I want to say. If I actually do remember that episode number, I am officially a complete nut. I'm actually gonna check on, like, Kirby Wiki to see that. Mummy's Madness. What episode is this? 80. Wait. Hold on. It's in the Japanese order, and I need to see, like, the actual episode guide in order to see this one. No, it's 84th episode. I was thinking 86th for whatever reason, because, I know that the episode afterwards is, a sensational surprise, which is one of my favorite episodes in the anime. There was a crystal shard in that room, which I didn't talk about in a wall. I almost threw away the ability there. That would have sucked. And you can see there's another crystal shard there, too. Down there. But yeah, that could have sucked if I threw away the ability. Yeah, that crystal shard, I don't have much else to say about it. Just watch out. Yeah, I actually really like the episode of Sensational Surprise. One kind of random fact about Bomb Kirby is that Bomb is actually present in both episodes, and like Needle Kirby, it's actually, like, all the following episodes, so... And also, like Needle Kirby, there was also an ability that also was in both the second episode that, like, basically prevented Bomb from appearing twice in a row. Sword Kirby appeared twice in a row in episodes 3 and 4. There was only one ability in each episode, and it was Sword Kirby. Which, I don't understand why Sword Kirby appears in the 3rd and 4th episodes. Like, I don't get why I couldn't pace it better, but yeah, whatever. But yeah, the reason I like Sensational Surprise a lot is probably because it was the only other episode other than Delivery Dilemma that featured Jet Kirby. And if you're watching my Super Metroid LP at this time, which hopefully you are, then you know I love Jet Kirby. Jet Kirby is awesome. I can understand why it wouldn't be in this game, because it wouldn't make any sense whatsoever, but it really, really should have been in this game. It would have been so awesome if it was. And I was like, as I was recording the 3rd and 4th segments, they're like World 3 and World 4, which you're going to be seeing later this week, I was wondering, like, maybe Parasol Kirby could have worked in this game, because I mentioned an enemy from that, that gives off Parasol. For whatever reason, I think I remember this area being kind of prominent for me first getting one of my first mix abilities when I first played this game when I was like 5 years old and I had no idea how to play. I took that flying blue thing, which gives you Ice Kirby for whatever reason, that thing there, and combined it with that, Sparky dude, and he was able, it gave me, Ice plus Spark, which is Refrigerator Kirby. And yeah, this is the first segment where we play as Dedede. Dedede is pretty cool in this game. You can actually play as him. The only other playable appearance was Kirby Airride as a playable character. He has a few sections like these. Basically, you can use his hammer by tapping B. You can also break down stuff and hold down the B button to charge it up. I'm not charging the hammer. Okay, I'm sorry. Hammer Kirby, speaking of which, is also in the anime and most prominent from Dedede's hammer. It was technically supposed to appear 4 times, but it only appeared 3. And one of the episode's titles is actually, it's really funny. One of the Japanese titles for one of the episodes is actually Escargoon's nudity. I know. I just lolled so hard when I first read that on Kirby Wiki. In English, the episode title is a reference to Ninja Turtles. It's called Shell Shocked. Basically, one episode where Dedede wants to break open Escargoon's shell to see what's under it for some whatever reason, and yeah, Escargoon orders a replacement shell, which was a monster, and tried to eat Escargoon, or no, it possessed Escargoon and tried to eat Dedede, so Dedede threw Kirby his hammer and he turned into Hammer. It wasn't the first appearance. In another episode featuring Hammer Kirby, also featuring Bonkers actually, it was actually a King Kong parody, which I found kind of funny when I first saw the episode as well. Basically, yeah. The first appearance of Hammer Kirby was in the episode, Dedede's Pet Threat, where he, which was the only appearance of the Scarfies, which are the classic orange guys, the one you inhale them and they charge at you in a rampage. And when Dedede was swinging his hammer around, they found out that he could take, like, the hammer was a good, effective weapon against them. So Kirby inhaled it, turned into Hammer Kirby, and yeah. And then, hold on, I'm gonna continue my story, but I gotta mention, I'll mention it in a sec when it comes up relevant. Hammer Kirby's second appearance was in the episode Going Bonkers, which I already mentioned was Bonkers' first and only made real appearance in the anime. Also, an episode that featured a King Kong parody, which was pretty hilarious. Third appearance of Hammer Kirby was in the episode Shell Shocked, which was also the episode that had the funny as hell Japanese title, Escargoon's Nudity. Right here, that brown bone, which looks like some logs, Stone Kirby to break that. That's about it. And the other episode that was allegedly supposed to have Hammer Kirby in it, I'm actually not sure of the episode's name. Episode 94, I know for a fact. Or, no, episode 94 in Japan, episode 96 in North America. Cowardly Creature, that was the episode. Yeah, Cowardly Creature was the name of the episode. How did I not remember the name of that? That was a simple title to remember. I'm very confused as to how I didn't remember that episode. But yeah, Cowardly Creature, Kirby, it was the Fan's appearance in the anime. Fan, the elephant boss that gives off Throw Kirby. In the original, it first debuted in Kirby's... Was it Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland? I think that might have been its first appearance. I know it didn't appear in this game or Superstar. But yeah, it was also, Throw Kirby's only appearance in the anime, which... Throw Kirby, I think, was the last new regular ability to show up. And then we found Chili. I'm gonna go over... I could say a few facts about Chili. Chili only appeared in one episode, the, Dedede's Snow Job. which, yeah, I can't say anything about that. DD's Snow Job, Chili first appeared in that episode, and it was Chili's only appearance in that episode. Basically, when DD, I'm gonna go over, I should go over this in Ice Kirby's bio, because that was the first appearance of Ice Kirby, and I'm not gonna go over Ice Kirby's bio yet. Whoa, that was also really close. I'm saving Ice Kirby's bio for the first level of Aquastar, which is the next level. Spoilers for what the next level is, sorry about that. Yeah. And the thing about Chili is that Chili, in DD's Snow Job, it was really hot on a summer day, so he ordered the Ice Dragon, which I already mentioned was the boss of Iceberg from Kirby's Dream Land 2, making it the second out of the 4 major actual bosses in the Kirby games to make an appearance in the show. And yeah, the Ice Dragon froze the place to a winter wonderland, and Chili at the same time was created, and Chili tried drowning Kirby onto a thick sheet of ice, like, by making him fall under, but yeah, Chili accidentally somehow screwed up, and Chili was placed onto the ice instead of Kirby, and that, however, Kirby spared Chili because Kirby didn't know what he was up to at that time, saved Chili's life, and offered Chili a place to stay at his place. And Chili also, in the end, gained respect for Kirby, and helped Kirby defeat the Ice Dragon by hijacking DD's snowmobile, which, yeah, okay, that's about enough for this. I'm basically blowing so much steam right now, that's all I can think of right now. This next level is awesome, though. This is like one of my favorite levels in the game. Not my all-time favorite, but definitely up there. It's just awesome. As you see, large thing in the background. Let's just call that the mothership, because that's pretty much what we're doing. We're boarding a mothership in this episode. Yeah, this is like by far the most badass level of what's supposed to be a rocky desert. And, do I? No, I don't take that platform. You don't need to. I was able to get up. I don't half the time can just fly up into that lift upwards thing. Okay, I'm confused, but I'm not gonna ask. Okay, gonna be riding up on an elevator, dodging some shotzos, or shotzos, I mean. The music in this level was actually reused for Kirby's, Canvas Curse, for DS. Through here, first crystal shard of the level. Be pretty careful in this room, though, because, like you might be able to think, this is one of those games where if you get squished between walls, you will die instantly. I don't think I showed that off yet, but yeah, you can die instantly by being squished, and it actually can happen in this room here very easily, so definitely keep an eye out for that. I think okay, yeah, I definitely didn't take any risks. Those guys there that that open up and shoot you, actually I gotta mention here, this room, you need Spark plus Bomb Kirby, Light Bulb Kirby, another one of my favorites. It's not really that effective in terms of combat, but it's just awesome. You're a little light bulb, you're a little light bulb, and you just hold down the button and walk around. If you collide with anything or wait a few seconds, then you'll just blow, have a fuse blow, and then, yeah. Speaking of Spark Kirby, this is the level I was waiting to save Spark Kirby's bio for. Already, Spark Kirby first appeared in the episode DDD's Raw Deal over half of the series later yeah. Spark Kirby's interesting appearance in this episode was kind of weirded out by many because, when Kirby was facing off against Krakow in the 4th episode of the show, Kirby actually inhaled one of Krakow's lightning bolts and actually turned into Sword Kirby instead of Spark Kirby, which screwed continuity up with many people, which was beyond belief. But yep, Spark Kirby made an appearance in 3 episodes, DDD's Raw Deal, Cooking Up Trouble, and Tuned Out. Other than that, I really don't have much else I need to say about Spark Kirby, so yeah, I'm just gonna end this battle a little short right now. Okay, after that's over with. Whew, yeah, we're just waiting on this screen for like a minute, so and I don't want to skip ahead over at all because then it will completely screw the audio up, so any more facts I can think of off the top of my head? I can't think of any off the real top of my head right now, so yeah, if there is any, I honestly cannot think right now. Okay, back. And here's the room. Light bulb Kirby lights up that previous room, and then you can see what like things Adeline put on the wall there, and then you can easily get the other things. And hey, look, it's Sasuke, which was a enemy from Kirby's Dream Land. I want to say 3, which, like you might be able to predict, thanks to the little umbrella hat it has, it gives off Parasol Kirby, and I show that I get a really big amount of slide boosts there. Yeah, so this level's just all around awesome looking. That's all I can say. For its time, this is like a really well designed level in my opinion. So this whole game's pretty good looking, I have to say. I was kind of disappointed that they haven't made any other 2.5D Kirby games. I really think that they should have. But, this game definitely does its job well for 2D style and 3D gameplay. And, yeah. That mini-boss is way too easy. Definitely not that hard. I think that was that's the last crystal shard of the level, because I got one and couldn't get the second. And here we have a room with some of these, like, weird sparky dudes, which don't try and inhale those, because that will not work well at all. Great, I have to record a second segment later tonight. That's something I'm looking forward to. Sarcasm. But anyways, here we have another boss, which is a boss that I struggled on a bit when I was a kid. And it's not that hard, actually. Okay, basically this first part of the fight, it won't, it pretty much can't, you just one dodge, that's all I can say. Yeah, it's actually ever so slightly faster than you. I don't know if it would be faster than you if using something like Drill Kirby, where you're able to, like, you move while you're using it. I think Drill Kirby might be slightly faster than Run, so if Real and Jet Kirby were in this game, then you could definitely outrun it. Speaking of drills, actually, I can give an interesting fact, is that Kirby actually inhaled a drill in one episode of the anime and turned into Tornado Kirby. That episode was, Dental Dilemma, not Delivery Dilemma, which aired very early in Japan, but actually was one of the last episodes of the anime, making it, Tornado's last appearance in the, over here in the NA side, and also, but, like, I think it was only its third appearance. Yeah, it was only its third appearance in the Japanese side, so, yeah. Why they did that, Kirby Wiki says that it was probably due to the fact children were afraid of dentists, which I think is retarded, because, like, dentists aren't really that scary, but, I can't really say anything else, it's just, like, nothing else I can really say to that. Whatever. But, yeah, anyways, this boss is over right now. That was it. Once you beat them all, they explode and give you your crystal shard. I really have no idea what that boss is called, but, yeah. So, with that being said, that was it for World 2. I love how David was munching on that, on the meat there, but, like, actually not even pulling it off. Like, just rewind that, it was pretty hilarious. So, On the next episode of Kirby 64, like I already said, we will be heading to the third planet, Aquastar. See you guys for that.